Back 8:42 here on your Saturday, and believe it or not, folks, baseball season right around the corner. It feels like we were just playing baseball. But hey, regardless, we are exactly 1 month away from the Guardians spring training in Arizona. But if you don't want to wait any longer, Guards Fest, it is back today. The family-friendly event is taking over the Huntington Convention Center all day long, and that is where we find the very lovely Kierra Cotton this morning. Kierra, how are we doing down there?
Hey there, Austin. Good morning. We are doing absolutely fantastic down here this morning. The doors have officially opened to the Huntington Convention Center because Guard Fest is back. An amazing opportunity for season ticket holders and just the general public to come down here to get autographs, photo ops, and anything you can think of. There's merch, there's batting cages, there's the pitching range that we all took advantage of, and you'll see that coming up in just a bit. But right now, I'm standing here with Representative Nick from the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. Nick, how are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to me about Louisville Slugger. It's a name synonymous with baseball. Talk to me a little about why you guys are here today.
Absolutely. You know, any baseball fan knows who Louisville Slugger is. We've been making bats since 1884. We've got a great museum and factory down in Louisville, Kentucky that just kind of shares that history with baseball fans that come and visit us. So we just brought a little bit of a road show up here to Cleveland to share with Cleveland Guardians fans here. So we've got, you know, old-fashioned hand turning. This is how we made our bats.
Okay.
Most of, you know, the 1900s. We've got game-used bats here that guests can hold. Cleveland legends like Jim Thome, Frank Robinson. We've even got Babe Ruth. We got some silver sluggers here for Jose Ramirez and Josh Bell. So there's just a whole lot to check out here.
And how long does it take for a bat to be made? I know we're seeing this demonstration here right now that looks very intricate, but talk to me about that process itself.
Yeah, so a master craftsman could make a bat in about 45 minutes back in the day. You know, Mike could probably turn it out in about an hour or so. But yeah, so this process here, he takes a billet, which is just a round cylindrical piece of wood, puts it on the lathe, it spins, you know, thousands of RPM. He takes a master model, which is that bat that you see there at the front.
Okay.
And then he starts carving away at the bat. He'll take some hand calipers to measure the master model, compare it with what he's turning, and he'll do that at multiple points.
Wow.
And he'll just keep turning until he gets the piece of wood to match that bat as close as he can.
Okay, and then a master could do it in 45 minutes, right?
Right, yeah.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Again, a very intricate process. Guys, if you guys want to check out Guards Fest, you can do so all day long. It's going on from 1:30 to 7:30. That's for that general admission. Those tickets are just $15. You can find more information at cleguardians.com/guardsfest. And again, there's player panels, autographs, signings, auctions, anything that you can think of. But as Austin and I checked out this morning, Austin's going to show you just how good his pitching was, much better than mine. But that's okay. I'm not salty about it. I did challenge Austin to a little track race, and he didn't want to partake in that. But he's going to show you how well his pitching is.
Yeah, Kierra, I'm no dummy here. I know not to take on someone who actually claims to be a track star in a track race, you know. But, you know, I see the bats there. I've been to the Louisville Slugger Museum in Louisville, Kentucky. It's awesome. But, yeah, growing up, I did no use with the bat. I was more of a pitcher. And in our last segment in the earlier shows, Austin Controlis was pitching, and I texted him, we're buddies, and I said, man, 65, I think that's pretty weak. And he goes, well, why don't you come down here and challenge me? I said, challenge accepted. And I walked my butt over to Huntington Convention Center, and I took him on. Take a look. All right, so I was looking for any excuse to come down here to Guardians Fest, and all I needed was Austin Controlis here with the Guardians to say that I couldn't beat him in the speed pitch-off, which you destroyed Kierra. Obviously, there wasn't much of a competition there. But I was like, and then the people at the work were like, oh, you won't do it. And I was like, well, that's all I need.
He's here in 10 minutes, right when the show goes off. He's going to go right back to the station. But I have to say, he took his tie off, he took his suit off, he means business here, and I'm actually kind of concerned.
Yeah, all right, so you're up first, my friend. Let's rock and roll.
How many throws do you want?
We'll do two pitches, two pitches. Woo! 68! That was quick.
All right, we're going to do one more.
All right.
See if we can get it up there, huh?
Oh! All right, wow, all right.
Challenge is on.
I'm a little nervous.
Challenge is on, my friend.
You did 65. Was that false advertising?
I don't know.
All right, here we go. All right, bam. Got one more for good measure. My good. I don't think I tore anything, but it didn't feel good.
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts, literally. 71.
Wow.
Bam.
We were right there.
Oh, hey,
Congratulations.
it was worth it. I needed it for the ego. I don't have a lot of things going for me right now, turning 30, you know, but I needed that one.
Hey, I was right there with you. That's all I needed.
You were. Nice work. All right, Guards Fest, back to you. You know, sometimes you just have to re-educate your friends, you know, and re-educate yourself.
That's it, yeah.
And that was the thing. When he hit 68, I got nervous.
I
was
asked
like,
you if you're feeling nervous.
I was thinking like I could probably do 68-ish, you know, something like that. So it's probably juiced up a little bit and make me feel a little bit better.
And they weren't that far off of me in a strike either, Austin.
No, he definitely had the accuracy down.
That's okay.
Well, it wasn't an
as
accuracy.
As long as the batter swings, it doesn't
Absolutely.
matter, right?
That's all you need to do. All right, how are we doing on the weather right now?
Well, weather not bad. I mean,
yeah.